Hello everybody. So in the last video we have discussed, I have already discussed about the for loop. I mean some program also on the for loop I executed. I have discussed that means prime number, Fibonacci series, right? Whether the number is perfect number or not. Like this, some program also last time I have already discussed. And all the theories about the for loop also over. Today in this video, what I will discuss. 1 minute, please. What are the screens here? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So in this video, I'm going to discuss about nested looping statement. Right. This is the prime number. Last time I have discussed prime numbers program also there. This is today in this video I'm going to talk about nested looping. Already this nested concept we have discussed in the conditional control statement. That means nested if statement. Same concept also here. Right? Nested meaning is what? Nested meaning is when right, when one loop is written inside another loop. When one loop is written inside another loop, it will be called as nested loop. Right? 1 minute, guys. One spelling is okay. It is called as it is called as nested loop. Right? Similarly, in the while we are discussed about the nested if, there also if we declared inside another if. So where it is useful, I will tell that one also. But first, here in nested looping, we are going to study nested for. Okay, nested for loop is there, and nested while loop also there. Okay, nested for loop and nested while loop also. So first I will tell here the syntax. Suppose nested for loop syntax is what? Suppose some statement is there. Suppose some statement is there. Then for loop start. We know very well the syntax of the for loop. Same syntax you have to follow here. So one statement. Okay. Second statement. Right? Then bracket close. Generally, we are following this syntax only. Three statement we are giving here. One is called initialization. Middle one is called condition. Third one, last one is called operations. This syntax generally everybody is using, but several other syntax are available for this for loop also. What already has been discussed in the last video. Please refer that one. Then inside the for loop, I'm writing this one. Some statement may be there. Okay, definitely some statement will be there, right? Then for loop bracket started statement. Inside the for loop, I'm writing one more for loop. Same feature, same construction. Okay, same design, same syntax, right? Right. This is the for loop. Again, suppose here bracket started. Some statement. Some statement are there. Bracket close. This is inner loop bracket close. I'll tell that one. Right. This is the inside loop. bracket is closed. After that, maybe some statement will be there also. Here also maybe some statement will be there, right? Then outer loop, first for loop bracket closed. Sir, how it is we execute? Observe that one also. I will tell execution procedure here. Sir, here maybe some statement may be there. Then for loop started. This is called initialization. This is called condition, and this is called updations. Sir, if condition is true, it will enter to the block. Okay, if condition true, it enter to the block, and one by one, all statement will be executed. Okay, and again, the second for loop is there inside the first for loop. This first for loop is called outer for loop, outer loop. This is called inner loop. Okay, this one is called outer loop, and this one is called inner loop, right? So if the outer loop condition is true, then it will enter the control will be entered to the block. All the statements will be executed, and inside that block one more for loop is there. That's why it is called nested for loop. Again, here this is the initialization part, this is the condition part, this is the updatation part. Again, condition will be checked here. If the condition is true, again it will enter to this blocks, inner loop, inner for loop, block of statement will be executed. This statement will be executed, this statement will be executed. After that, here inner for loop is ended. Inner for loop is ended here. Then what happened after that? Again, this inner for loop will be repeat, and it will the control will goes to updatation statement. This is the updatation statement. Okay, the statement will be update first. After updatation, again a condition will be checked in the inner loop. If condition true, same steps will be repeat. Again, it will be enter. Okay, second time it will be enter. All the statement will be executed. Then again it will goes to the updatation statement. Like this, it is going to be repeat until the inner loop condition become false. Suppose if the condition of the inner loop become false, then what will be happen? It will go outside of this inner loop, right? It will go outside of this inner loop, and here this statement will be executed. This statement, this is the outside of the inner loop, but inside of the outer loops. Okay, because outer loop bracket start here, end here, so all are inside of the outer loop. So all statement will be execute. Then this is the end point of the outer loop. Then what happen? Program will be not terminate. Again, the control will goes to outer loop updatation statement. Statement will be update here. Again, statement update here and condition checked. If condition true, again it will enter to the loop. All statement once again execute, and once again for loop will be execute based on the condition true or false. This inner block will be execute like this. It is going to be repeat. Suppose the outer loop condition is false, then what will be happen? Total loop will be not execute. This loop will be not execute. Inner loop also not execute if the condition is outer loop condition is false here. Then what will be happen? Directly it will come to outside. This is the outside. It will come to outside. Okay. So this is the working style of nested for loop, right? So where its application, where in which type of program we will use this concept? Very simple, sir. Already by using for loop, a lot of program in the last video we have solved, like find a number or check a number, find a number or check a number, prime or not, prime or not. Right? This program already solved. And check or print Fibonacci series, print print Fibonacci series also we have designed by the using of for loop. But nested for loop, where it will be used, that I will tell. Observe. Nested for loop. This is the for loop programs. Here prime number checking means for a particular number I will check whether the number is prime or not. Right? But sometimes the question they will ask print the all prime number prime number between, observe the question, sir, between what? Between 1 to 1 to n. 1 to n means n value may be 10, n value may be 50, n value may be 100. Depends upon the user. N value will be decided. Suppose 1 to 10. 1 to 10, n value 10. What are those prime numbers? Are 2 is the prime number, 3 is the prime number, 5 is the prime number, 7 is the prime number. 4 prime numbers are there. When this kind of requirement is there, we should go for nested for loop, right? Only one for loop will be not work here. A nested for loop will be successfully, happily work here. Nested for loop. Not only this one. Suppose somebody will ask, print the factorial of 1 to n numbers. Okay, 1 to n numbers factorial you have to print. The same nested loop concept you have to use. Suppose somebody will ask, print multiplication table from 2 to 10 or 2 to n. In that case also, this nested for loop concept will be used. That means when some range of requirement will be the range of requirement, not a single requirement, more than one requirement is there through a programs, then we are going for nested looping statement, right? This is the concept of nested looping statement. Let me add this note to the observe. 1 minute. So 1 minute. Okay, control X. So here nested while, okay, nest control. Sir, so nested for loop means for loop inside the for loop. Nested while loop means same way, while loop inside one more while loop. Okay, one while loop inside another while loop is called nested while loop. Sir, sometimes inside one for loop we can write another while loop, or inside one while loop we can write another for loop. That is also called nested looping statement. For loop, while loop, nested, or for loop, while loop, for loop also nested. Like this, we can going to design. Let me discuss 1-2 programs on that. Same program, just what I told here. Okay, this time write a program to print 1 to n prime number. 1 to n prime number. This n value will be decided by the user. So observe, I am writing directly in the program. Then I will explain. You know the concept of prime number. In the last video also I discussed how to check a number is prime number or not. In this program, series of prime number I want to print. Observe. So integer n suppose is j suppose, okay. C is required, count is required here. Because two factor, prime number having two factors, so count is required here. J comma C, right? Now I'm writing printf, enter n value. Okay, n value has to be decided by the user. That's why n value print. Then scanf, read the n value. Okay, scanf, read the n value, comma ampersand n. See, n value will be read here. Then immediately logic I'm writing for, okay, for I equal to 1 to n, the starting value of I is 1, not 0. Okay, because 0 not required to check whether prime or not. From we'll start from 1. Semicolon. Okay, I less than equal to n. 1 to n prime number I will check. I plus plus, bracket close. Then bracket start again, inside is for j equal to 0, right? J equal to 0, j less than equal to I, and j plus plus, right? J plus plus, very simple logic. Concentration is required. Here, if I'll write if, already same logic we have written when we have checked a particular number is prime or not. Same logic also here, but two for loop is required here. right? If I percentile j equal to 0, 3 equal to not, and 2 equal to only 0, right? Okay, right. Then C plus plus. Okay, C value I have to declare first. C already declared as initialize value. Where you have to initialize? Here you have to initialize C equal to 0. Right. Then C plus plus. Okay, semicolon. Then inner for loop bracket close. Inner for loop bracket close. Outside I am writing if that count equal to 2. If the count is equal to 2, then printf percentile d. Okay, 3d because some gap I want. 3d comma I. Okay, very simple. Then okay, then outer for loop bracket close. Next get ch is there already. Okay, outer for loop bracket close. Get ch. Okay, read ch and program it. Observe alt F9. Any error? Any error? Any error? No error. Control F9. What is asked? Enter n value or not? So at this time, n value 10. 1 to 10 prime number. Observe. Array, what happened? Not printed. 1 minute, guys. Oh, some mistake. Alt F5. Oh, divide error. Where is the? Oh, here. I percentile j for I equal to 1, I less than n, I plus plus. Scan F already correct percentile D. If C equal to 2, percentile 3D, comma I. Bracket number of brackets now. Okay. J equal to 0, J less than I, J plus plus. 1 minute. Somewhere mistake. Scanf percentile D ampersand and okay. I equal to 1, I less than I plus plus. Okay. J equal to J equal to 0, not 0. Division start from 1. That's why problem. Alt F9, Control F9. See, certain. Observe printed or not 2, 3, 5, 7. All value printed, all the prime number. This time, sir, within 100 I want. See, all the prime number is printed here. Sir, how this program is executing? Let me explain first. Very simple. Control V. This is my program. Objects, very simple. Sir, so how many variables are there? N variable is there, I variable is there, J variable is there, and C variable is there. This much number of variables are there. Okay, 1 minute. N, I, J, and C. See, so program will be start. So this line, enter n value, scan f. Suppose I am entering n value 5. That means I will check 1 to within or between 1 to 5. All the prime numbers should be print. So n value is 5. Okay, fine. Next is what? For loop started I equal to 1. Right now I value is 1. Then I less than n, this is the condition. See, observe n value is 5, I value is 1. So 1 less than equal to 5. Condition true. True means enter to the loop. C equal to 0. So C value right now nothing is there, garbage value. Now it is replaced with 0. Next, second for loop started J equal to 1. Oh, J value also 1 you are assigned. Then condition will be checked J less than equal to I. Observe the J container 1, I container also 1. Condition is what? 1 less than equal to 1. True or false? True. True means enter to the second for loop or inner for loop block of statement. What is there? If I percentile j, 1 I value is 1, j value is 1. So 1 percentile 1. 1 percentile 1. Answer is what? 0 or not? Equal to 0. See, same condition written here, I percentile. Then this condition is true. True means if block statement C++ will be execute. So C value will be replaced with 1. Right? Next, what will be happen? I told already the syntax. This is the end of the inner for loop. Again, updation statement of the inner for loop will be execute j plus plus. J plus plus right now j value is 1. So j value become 2. Now condition will be check this j less than equal to I. Observe the j is 2 and I is 1. Condition is what? 2 less than equal to I value is 1. The condition become false. False means totally this inner for loop will be terminate and it come to outside of the inner for loop. What is there? If c equal to 2. Observe the c container value right now 1 or not. 1 means 1 equal to 2, condition false. False means this printf function inside this if block will be not execute. This is the bracket of the, this is the end of the first for loop. But first for loop condition last time it was true. So first for loop again it will be repeat. It will go to the updation statement I plus plus. I plus plus meaning is what? I value was 1. Now I will become 2. Okay, condition will be check I less than equal to n. I less than equal to n means 2 less than equal to n. Still now 5, nothing changes happen to n. True or false? 100% is true means again enter to the loop. What is that? C equal to 0. So whatever the C value is there in that container, all this value will be replaced and fresh value 0 will be put here. Fresh 0 will be put here. Next, after c equal to 0, again j equal to 1, conditional for j equal to 1. So all this j value, whatever it may be earlier in the previous execution, will be deleted. Now a value will be also, sorry, j value will be also 1. Now next condition will be check. 1 is less than equal to, sorry, j is less than equal to I. J value is 1, I value is 2. Condition, what type of condition now? So condition is 1 is less than equal to 2. Condition true or false? True. True means enter to the statement. What is that? Condition enter to the statement. I percentile j equal to 0. I means 2 percentile j means 1. If I divide 2 with 1, remainder automatically 0, not equal to 0 will come. That means this condition is true. So C++ will be execute. So C++ means 1 with the C right now. Observe, sir, this is the inner for loop bracket and again statement will be execute updation statement j plus plus j value is replaced with 2. Then a condition will be check here j less than equal to I. That means j value is 2 less than equal to I value, observe I container 2. 2 less than equal to 2. Again condition true or not, or less than or equal to 2. True. True means again enter into this system, enter into the block. What is written? I percentile j. So right now I value is 2 and j value is also 2. If I divide 2 by 2, then what will be remainder? 0? Not obviously, sir, it will become 0. That means again this condition true. True means C++. Again execute. What is that? C value right now 1. Now it will replace to 2. Right? Next, what will be happen again? Again, this this inner for loop operation statement will be execute j plus plus. Now j will become 3. Now condition will be check j less than equal to I. That means 3 less than equal to I means 2. Now condition become false. False means total this inner loop will be terminate. Again it will go to the outside. Outside what is written? If c equal to 2. Observe the c container. C container what is there? 2 are there or not? So 2 equal to true. Condition true. True means it will be enter into this block and print I will right now observe 2 or not, so 2 will be printed. Okay, then this is the end of the first for loop. So last time this condition was true na? 2, so again it will be repeat here, I plus plus I will become 3. Like this the program is going to be execute, right? Okay, this program is going to be execute and we are going to get after 3 then 5 the answer. So this is the program for the prime number, range of prime number. So I conclude here. In the next video I will talk about the new topic, right?